Hello, you're welcome to my channel. My name is Ayi Frame and I talk about personal finance and career. Today, I'll be doing something special. I have written 15 books so far as at today, the first day of March 2025. I haven't written any one this year, but I'm going to be reviewing 7 of my books and why I wrote them. Not so much details, of course, so that you can also buy some. But I'm going to be reviewing 7, not in order of preference. These are just the 7s that I have on hand right now. So I'm going to be doing a review. And my books are mostly around personal finances and career. And the first one of the 7 is How to Choose a Career Path. My books are all available on Amazon and Google Books as well. Some of them are on Google Books. So this is the first one I'm going to be reviewing. Why did I write this book? How to Choose a Career Path, a spiritual perspective to career choice and life. I got inspiration. It was the first book I wrote in 2023, and it opened doors to other 4 books in that year. So I wrote in total 5 books that year in 2023. So this was the book that opened that portal that enabled me to write that many books in one year. And I put that book as a category of career professional series. So there are 7 books, 5 written in 2020, I think 2022, not 2023, and 2 were written in 2021. The 2 that were written in 2021 I'm not reviewing today. But why did I write this book? I wrote it because I see very many young people that are not satisfied with the work they do. And I thought, why not write something that could inspire the next generation to do something that they are really called to do. So I talk about purpose here, how to find purpose, and in relation to career and doing. You spend like third of your day at the office, 8 hours, at least 7 hours, in a 24-hour day. That's 1/3. And if you include your commute time, that's probably going to at least 8 to 10 hours. Those almost half of your day spent at the office. If you spend that much time, imagine working for 10 years of those, you'll be at the office or doing some sort of work. If you're going to spend half of your time doing a job you don't like, then that will probably be a pain. So that was the inspiration to write this book. How people can choose a career that they really enjoy, something that resonates with their inner calling. And I talked about how you can decide to be the best in whatever field. So decide, have that mentality that in whatever field you want to be, I want to be the best. Then once you have that mindset, you start now looking inwards. What are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? What are the opportunities that I see around me? And what are the challenges? So once you do your SWOT analysis, you are able to determine what area you'll be good at, what area comes to you naturally. Then what are the options as the next chapter? Then what are preferences I need to consider? What is my passion? Understanding passion. Then keeping an open mind. It can be in ways, even though everything is pointing to one direction. Don't be fixated on that. You can always get options. Then the spirituality of career choice and life. How I talked about the 4 dimension of mental, physical, social, and spiritual. And how I explained how the spiritual controls the physical in everything that we do. So that's the book. Really recommend it if you're struggling to determine what you're supposed to be doing, if you're unsure on things like that. This will be your book. The next book I'll be reviewing is Managing Family Finance for Career Couples. That book is unexpectedly my bestseller. Most people love it, and I've had so many great from it. Why did I write this book? This is mostly born from my experience as a family person and also what I've seen with other people that struggle with money. And you understand that more than the top 3 reasons why couples divorce in the UK is as a result of money. So that's great information to know that money is really very important in marriage. And I've seen myself experiment through the different options that I discussed in this book. as a career person and married. So you need to share finance, you need to incur expenses, you need to do a lot of things together with your spouse. So when you think about that, and money is a really big issue. So I talked about the different things that you can do to ensure that you are on the same page with your spouse. I define the family, what it means, the role of a woman and a man. We need that blend to have a very good home and things like that. Then I talked about understanding money. What is money? Then to combine or not to combine. I discussed three approaches that people take, whether to combine or to combine some or to combine or not to combine. So all of these three are discussed in this book. Then I talked about insurance and family, why that is important. Then I talked about children finances. This is a very good to know how to plan your children's finances from now till when they are independent. Then planning for retirement. This is something that topic that you probably not be interested in, but it's very important that you think about it now that you're still active, so that when you retire, you're retiring smiling and happy instead of complaining and having regrets. Then I talked about dealing with family finances and emergency, or dealing with family financial emergencies. One of the things I talked about is how to deal with in-laws or third parties in relation to finance. You want to get this book. It has been my bestseller, and a lot of people have reviews on managing family finance. Very powerful book. The third one, I wouldn't want this video to be longer than minutes. So I'm going to just do three, and I'll do a part two where I discuss the seven remaining four. And the third one is understanding investment for beginners. This book has been a game changer personally for me because I've done a lot of investment. I have my fingers burnt in the process, and I have found a way to without much exposure to risk, I would say. So, if you want to understand investment, the right investment you can do, at what level, what age, talked about risk, and I talked about ETFs and how and apps that you can download to start making passive investment. So, if you start, if you are saving money, first of all, you are losing money. You don't just save. If you put your money in a bank, the exchange inflation rate is usually higher than the interest rate that the banks will give you. So if you put your money in bank, in a year's time, the money will be less than what it is today. And the interest the bank will give you will still not be able to match up with the loss you have made. So you need to start making investment, especially now that you are still active and making money. So I'll stop here. This book has been a blessing to a lot of people, with many reviews, of course, on how the book has helped them. So I have just been able to review three of my books. I actually wanted to do all seven, but I think I talked too much about each of them. In part two, I'll be coming and to review the remaining four books. I'll see you then. Bye bye.